All right, we are live. We are live, and we are very horned up on this beautiful Thursday evening in northern Minnesota.
Northern Minnesota. You may be watching this from maybe northern Australia. We don't know. And we're about what? We're less than 2 weeks from training camp. The 2025 season is on the precipice.
It is on the cusp. We got old Patrick, our dear pal Patrick, our dear pal FW Ender. Let us know in the comments as you guys trickle in. But you're right. We're on the cusp of some serious Vikings football time.
It's about to get real. It's about to get damn real. JJ McCarthy era. You know, it was delayed last year, but it's going to be full go this year.
The delay is going to be worth it. It's going to be so beautiful. It's going to be pretty. Two-Tone is in the house. What's going on, Two-Tone? Let us know in the comments. A little roll call here. Raise your hand.
Montemedi's here.
Montemedi, what's going on?
He just watched Superman.
60 days until Monday Night Football. Vikings, hell yes. Julian, when are you going to be at training camp?
Yeah.
I think you already told me. I think I messaged. We were going back and forth on Snapchat. Unfortunately, I was probably inebriated, so I don't remember. I think you were there like the day before I'm there.
Montemedi, you're in the house. What do you give Superman 1 to 10? Very curious.
Cares?
I do. I can't wait to see that.
Dork. June 26th. Yeah, damn it. Alyssa's going to be there that day. Maybe you'll run in the
Really? Average Gamer called me a dirty diaper.
Are you guys going to make it too? I'm there the 27th. Lepidus is in August. 10.
Yeah. 10. Look at that. What a grade. Right up there with Shawshank.
Average Gamer's Team 1 bar. I've never seen that before.
I didn't know we were enemies.
Well, you're not. We're not. We're best friends.
Fighting.
Hope not. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what that means.
Look, Viking Funeral's back.
Viking Funeral, it has been too long. When are you going to be in training camp? That's the big question.
Yeah.
Travis Nixberg says, hello, Trouble.
Wow.
Trouble, very underrated game. Good game.
Yeah, I played a lot of Trouble.
Love the pop
growing
noise.
up. Look at Mia says, you want my review? Go on Letterboxd and read it yourself. You ain't going to fucking give us spoilers.
I gave you a review on my Letterboxd. I don't know what the Letterboxd is.
It's a little site where you can give movie reviews and share them with your friends.
Funeral. I'm going to be there July 27th, Monday. Lepidus will be there. We're splitting up this year. We'll only be the stars didn't align this year, so next year we'll be back as the Rockers, Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, I'll be there August 7th. August 7th is a Thursday, a beautiful Thursday afternoon.
Me and Harms are going to share a chest bump and maybe a Johnny Pop.
Harmsy's going to have 15 Johnny Pops. He ain't going to share a single one with you.
That's all right. I actually have a lot of Johnny Pops in my freezer right now.
Really?
Daughter loves them. They're not the same. They're more of like a yogurt type one, not like just the straight up wiener popsicles.
Why is this the sign for yogurt?
Well, no, I mean it's like a ding dong popsicle. Fallacy popsicle. Hit that like button as you guys are coming in. Probably going to be a light crew tonight. You know, it's not really Vikings time, but we will see. But hit that like. He's going to break his record.
Oh, I don't know what that was like 100 degrees there last year.
Yeah. JJ McCarthy, all of a sudden he posts one picture on Twitter with his pregnant wife, and everybody thinks he's fat. He goes from looking like he's done. Yes. Everybody's like, oh, he lost all this weight, and now he's fat. It's like, get real.
Yeah, they need to settle down. Settle the hell down is what they need to do. He's not fat.
Settle down. Well, you know, it's the time of year. Everybody's so effing bored. They got to talk about J.J. McCarthy having a bad picture taken, and he still looked handsome, and he still looked like he's going to throw for 4,000 yards, 34 touchdowns, and 0 interceptions in a Super Bowl win.
That's an underrated take, you know, and what we can finally end here in a couple weeks when we get real football news. Just you see these crazy ass rankings, and some stuff we'll touch on in these news, but everybody's getting desperate for content, and crazy ass shit is getting released. Weird lists, weird takes, and it'll all come to an end here in a couple weeks when this training camp gets rolling.
The best part is everybody calling J.J. McCarthy fat on Twitter. I'd love to see them stand next to him and see who's really the lard ass. That's what I want to know.
Why does that have to become a lard ass?
Lard ass, just like Stand By Me.
Yeah.
Lard ass. Lard ass. Lard ass.
Then he pukes.
Yep, one of the best scenes ever. One of the best scenes ever. We'll give her another minute or two before we dive into this Vikings chatter, but remember, hit that like button as you come in. Julian, I don't know if I'm going to Lambeau this year or not.
No.
I haven't been there. Actually, it was just
when is the Lambeau game this year? What time of year is it? You might be hunting.
Don't do that. Never will. That's a great question. Is it late?
I don't remember.
I think they play the Packers twice, kind of very close late in the season. It's weird this year, isn't it?
I think you're right. Breaking news by FW Under.
November 23rd.
That's right around Thanksgiving. Could be cold.
Still pretty early for. I mean, I've been there when it's been butt ass cold. So November 23rd sounds like a freaking heat wave. Julian Marker's going to be at Skullfest. All right.
You ever heard of the gales in November? They can be very cold. Mm-hmm. Hi, Michael.
Boz Daddy, what's going on? Let's do this. Let's talk some damn Vikings.
All right, let's jump right into the news. And Harrison Smith was not named to the top 10 safeties by the NFL execs. He wasn't even an honorable mention. What do you think about this? Harrison Smith not being named a top 10 safety in his 14th season.
Well, I'd like to say I know Harrison Smith personally, but I don't. Mm-hmm. But I will say is I don't think he'd want to be. If he's not on the list, he doesn't want to be an honorable mention. He's too good for that. Honorable mention, give me a break. That's for losers.
He did get some. He did get some votes. He got some votes.
Yeah.
I was offended by this. I went and looked at the list, and I'm like, it's really hard to argue with who they put on there. I mean, he's in his 14th season. He's lost a step. He's still very good, but I can't hate what they did. So I'm not really too upset about this.
The fact that we're actually not upset, but the fact that we're even questioning it, and this dude is 78 years old, just shows how effing good he actually is. Harrison Smith, he deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. He should be in the Vikings Ring of Honor. We'll see where all that lies. But the fact that we're even having the conversation, he's 36? Is he 36? 37?
I don't know how old he is.
Yeah, he's somewhere around there. It just shows how really good he is. So,
Dusty Ray, our pal, is in the house tonight.
Dusty Ray, on my bucket list is to go camping with you and your family. I'm not bringing my family. I just want to camp with yours.
Are you just bringing some hamburger or something?
No, I will bring some Ritz and some squeezed cheese, and we're gonna have a great weekend. Dusty Ray is always having a good time, man. Enjoy.
Boss Man's here as well.
36. Yeah, it's valid. He shouldn't be on the top 10.
No, I don't think so either. When I saw the names on there, I'm like, yeah, I'm not going to be upset about this. But again, this is the time people are putting these lists out, and soon it'll all be over. PFF ranked the Vikings O-line earlier this year, or this week, as 7th best in the NFL, potentially. Not as kind to the secondary. They ranked them 27th in the NFL. PFF, not very kind to the Vikings secondary.
They shouldn't be. Why should they be? They haven't deserved it. They haven't earned it.
Well, I mean, there's just so many question marks. You got Theo Jackson. Is he going to start? Is Josh Metellus going to play safety? He's going to have his role from last year. You have Mekhi Blackman. Is he cornerback too? Is he healthy? There's so many questions. There's not much depth. It should be ranked 27th. Might be generous. Generous.
I agree. I mean, honestly, if it was 32nd, I'd be like, whatever. They got to prove it. Shock the world. We will see. Too many damn question marks. So 27th, I'll take.
You know what's going to make it better though? Javon Hargrave, Jonathan Allen, Andrew Van Ginkel, Jonathan Gennard, and Dallas Turner. I don't care if a shit who's back there.
Well, I hope that's the hope. That is the hope.
Look at George is right. George is being blunt. Secondary deserves it until otherwise.
I got high hopes. You know what? If I'm making this list based off of potential, based what they got, I'm putting them at 20. Putting them at 20 and still you know what? Prove yourself. And like you said, that front seven, they're gonna help out that secondary quite a bit. And Hitman, Mattel, I mean, they got some ballers back there, but they got some question marks too.
Huge.
It's weird. One of my biggest questions going into the season is Byron Murphy got paid. How's he gonna
You think he's just going to rest on his laurels?
No, but we've seen players before get absolutely bank and just be like, all right, kind of maybe take a step back. I hope it's not true.
Have you ever seen a man's laurels?
Laurel. The only Laurel I know is Laurel and Hardy. I got nothing. Laurel. Isn't there an actress? Laurel.
Boswell's whooping out his length. Hint. Measurement may have something to do with the trivia tonight.
Well, I'm going to fucking get 0 right there. I'm like the dumbest person I know. If it's not about the Vikings, I will not do well.
I'm not asking you to convert metric system to the English system, whatever the hell it's called.
Length. I don't like that. I don't like that. That's a bad spoiler.
All right, we got a couple more news nuggets here. Bears are the most bet team to cover in week 1 against the Vikings, with 78% of the money going on the Bears to cover 1.5 spread. You think this is going to be a close game?
I think I need to have the average gamer over for a sleepover. Guy loves
he loves you more than anything.
I'm not surprised. I mean, the Bears, again, just went out there and won the offseason on paper. They made some serious moves. Everybody's banking on Caleb Williams all of a sudden be good, which he was dog shit last year.
Horrible.
Absolute dog shit. And yes, they improved the offensive line. They added a lot of weapons. I'm not going to believe I wouldn't make that bet. There's no way in hell I'd make that bet, even if I wasn't a Vikings fan.
I don't know. Here's my thing. The Vikings go to Lambeau or to Soldier Field Monday night. We haven't exactly dominated there in that situation. First game of the season. I think it'll be a close game. I think we win it. I think we win it by more than 1 point. Yeah, I think we definitely I wouldn't bet against that either. I would do the opposite.
The Bears favored by 1.5?
I thought they don't know. I think we're actually favored, but they're just saying the Bears will cover that spread.
No, I'm not. I will never buy into the Bears until it's about week 13 and they're like have a commanding lead. The Bears are the Bears. They suck. They'll suck this year. Caleb Williams, not buying it. I got to see it first.
You have to see it. The Bears always look good on paper. They never can put it together.
JJ is going to come out week 1, this 10-foot hog, and
fat ass,
4 freaking touchdowns.
He's like the new hefty lefty, JJ McCarthy. There's speculation out there that Josh Metellus could be looking for a Cam Bynum type of deal.
Well, Josh Metellus, if he's looking for that, he should be looking for a new fucking place to play because that ain't happening. Uninterested.
Well, and to me, the reason why he may not get that kind of money is he's not a pure safety. He's got this weird hybrid role that got him all this recognition, that got him all these stats. He's not a true safety. So how do you pay him? What kind of money does he get? That to me is where it gets a little bit foggy in the Josh Metellus contract situation.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm just done.
Wait, we got maybe the comment of the night.
It might be. I saw that. It might be. You know what? I'm just when Harrison Smith retires, which is most likely after this year, I'm kind of overpaying a ton of money into safeties. I'm over it. Get your Theo Jacksons. Go find get a rookie out there, first, second round safety, and then see what happens. But I don't want to throw a ton of money at Josh Metellus. I mean, I'm fine giving him decent money, but Cam Bynum got absolutely paid, and I'm over that.
Yeah,
I'd rather pay offensive linemen and defensive linemen.
Yeah, and Brian O'Neill is going to probably need their contract here coming up. So, and again, you guys start thinking down the road. If JJ McCarthy is it, he's going to be getting a shit ton of money in a couple of years.
Well, that's a handful of years down the road, but. The thing that we need Theo Jackson to absolutely ball his dick off this year, and that would put Josh Metellus whatever he can put it anywhere. Ref can grab it and throw it off the sideline, but Theo Jackson is the key because he needs to show some serious game. Hitman's gone. Jay Ward is balls. We have nobody else behind him. Maybe and then maybe it could be a Theo if Metellus really wants that money and somebody's actually going to pay him that money. You go with Theo Jackson and a second round safety next year.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Which is horrifying.
But again, look at that damn front seven.
And maybe Metellus will come. I mean, Julian Marker will be the defensive. Maybe Metellus comes out this year and absolutely balls out, and we're like, holy shit, we actually have to pay him that.
I know, but what if you don't? Just so he has a contract. He's playing a contract year, so he does more. It'd be
That's what I'm
amazing.
saying. Like maybe we actually will have to pay him. I mean, we'll see. We'll see.
I do love Josh Metellus so much.
We
got one
didn't.
more
Well, 3 years ago, we wanted his ass cut. We didn't like him. We thought he was balls.
Not anymore. Love him now.
All right. Yeah. See?
Asante Samuel Sr. said Chris Carter was the most overrated wide receiver in the history of the NFL this week.
Man, that dude needs to just. That's one of the dumbest things I ever saw.
Yeah.
Ashley, what's going on? Yeah, that was one of the stupidest. I mean, clearly he's just going. I mean, if he was going to just get like recognition and clicks, I mean, it worked because it was one of the dumbest things I've ever heard.
It had to be. I mean, just because. I mean, Chris Carter, the hands, the toe tapping, the route running, like nobody did it better. Like he was elite in those areas. He's like the standard for like anybody who does that. Like it was unbelievable. His wherewithal, how to get his toes down inbounds, making those catches. To say something like that is just total disrespect. It's a horrible take by Asante Samuel Sr. It's so bad, I don't want his son on our team anymore.
Well, it's funny because after he said that, then he ripped on somebody on the Dolphins. Who was it?
Anybody.
Well, it was like the Vikings and Dolphins are one of the two of the teams that are most rumored to Asante Samuel Jr. And people are be like, dude, does this guy even realize he's just like saying the stupidest shit? And then after that, Chris Carter, he was on a show where he's like, you know what? He might be right. I was a possession receiver, but I was the best fucking possession receiver ever. So it's like he's just like, yeah, it was great. It was great. Yeah. Chris Carter had the best response to it. It was fantastic.
Yeah. No, I mean,
and Samuel's, you know what? Samuel had some good years, but that guy was a nut job.
Absolute NJ. Well said. One bar. That concludes our news. Let's go on to the mailbag. And we got 4 questions here tonight. Tim Lindsay was the first one. He says, if we're making a run at the Super Bowl this year, and I think it's possible, what things are going to have to click for the team? I'm seeing 3 main things. Of course, J.J. McCarthy has to manage the offense well. The new O-line has to gel and allow Mason Jones to establish a nice running game. And the D has to manage to finally get a good pass rush and continue to be good against the run. Fixes all seem in place, but am I missing anything? Is he missing anything here from when he mentioned for the Vikings to actually get to the Super Bowl?
Mentioned a lot. What was that? Defensive line, offensive line?
He just pretty much said the 3 main things that need to happen to get to the Super Bowl. The O-line has to gel, McCarthy has to play well, and then we have to have a good pass rush and be good against the run. He actually listed 4.
So basically we have to be super good.
Well, I think he just listed like what we improved in free agency and the draft, like actually carrying over to the season.
No, I mean, he covered some very, very important topics. So, I mean, all of those are very valid. JJ and offensive line are some of the biggest ones for me, and obviously the defensive line as well. But I guess I got a sneaky one. What do you got?
I mean, the only thing I think he's missing here is health. Like, you just can't have a major injury to a key player here. Otherwise, I think he really touched on everything. I have one other one. I'll let you go first, but to me, that's the other one I guess I would add in here.
Yeah, I mean, mine is special teams as far as field position. I mean, can we get a punt returner and a kick return to get it past the 30-yard line? Can we have a punt returner that can average more than 7 yards a punt return? I mean, let's get some field position. I mean, that's getting picky, but it's something we haven't had in the last couple of years. Ty Chandler as a kick returner is nuts. And who's our punt return last year?
Was it one of the receivers?
Can't remember. They weren't good. I'm just saying, like, we have not had a good punt returner that even averages like 8-9 yards a punt. It's like, get some field position and put these guys in a good spot, and we just have not had that. Powell, yeah. Yes, Brandon.
Oh yeah, Brandon Powell. Brandon Powell. I don't know if I froze or it was one bar, but we are frozen right now.
So yeah, I want special teams to play their nuts off.
Good. Mommy has been a member for 26 months. That's huge. And he wants to know that Josh Hartness is playing Fran Tarkenton in an HBO movie. I did see that. Hopefully there's a shower scene.
Why?
Well, I see some balls.
You can just go on Google. I mean, you can find anything on the internet. If you're really that hard up to see that.
Your buddy, the Average Gamer, He wanted the Mailbag sounder. It's not available in the media assets anymore. I don't know where it went, but it's gone. It's absolutely gone.
Is it really?
Yeah, I was going to play it. It's not there anymore.
All right. I believe him. I believe you.
The only other thing for me is just KOC. Like, he also needs to commit to calling running plays, which I don't know if he will do. I don't trust
They
him.
trade for Jordan Mason. They're going to run the shit out of the ball this year. They have a.
I just
they
don't know if it's in his
basically have
DNA. Like, we've been up at times, and he'll still throw the football.
Nah, I ain't worried about that.
I am worried about that. I don't know if it's in him to do that. Chris Vikings 30 says, which cornerback makes cornerback 4 and 5? Okudah, McLaughlin, or the rookie from Utah? That's the Maivon. Also, how many corners make the team? I think 6.
6 is right. 6 will be the number. And he's wondering who CB 4 and 5 will be. He doesn't want number 6.
Yep. Average Gamer, you go to the YouTube main page there, and there should be a membership link right on there. Right? Correct? Omar, can you put that out too?
I will. Why don't you answer this one while I go find that link?
Yeah. So this one to me is interesting, and I think this is actually one of the most underrated battles to look. You mentioned Okudah, McLaughlin, and Zemaiah Vaughn. I think Ambry Thomas is an option as well. Reddy Stewart, I'm not writing him off either.
Steady ready.
But oh boy, I'm gonna go McLaughlin. I'm going to go Vaughn. I'm going to say Okudah's gone. And then I will go with Thomas, Ambry Thomas. That's what I think is going to make the team. I think it will be 6, and those are my guys. Maybe it's someone we don't have on the team right now.
Let's see. All right, here we go. There's the link. Hold on. I think that's the link. Hit that link up. Become a member. Let's do it. Let's get a new member tonight. I do think Okudah makes a team. I'm not saying he's going to be out there a ton, but I think he makes a team. I think he's one of those dudes that's just randomly active, inactive, whatever.
Yin and the Yangs.
Vaughn, I think definitely has a chance, and I think Ambry Thomas. So Ambry Thomas, Vaughn, Okudah, whatever that mix is, 4, 5, and 6, I think they all make the squad.
So you're saying goodbye to Nudie, huh?
I'm not saying goodbye to. I don't think Nudie has any leg up on any of the guys that
he doesn't. That's why it's so interesting. Like this cornerback, the asset of the depth chart, one of the more intriguing battles I think in camp this year.
Yeah, I mean Nudie is just everybody loves him. McLaughlin was a guy that everybody thought was going to get drafted. He's fun. It's great, but like he didn't do jack shit, to be honest. He really didn't. And now he's got competition this year.
Modern day Bob Ross. Luft is in the house. Dave, how are you doing, buddy? All right. This is from Jay Jackson Jr., 7048. He says this. Who do you think wide receiver 3 is going to be? Who's going to be?
Wide receiver 3?
This person says his sister got absolutely flooded the other night. I
think wide receiver 3 is it's going to be Jalen Naylor, but by week 3, it's going to be Ty Felton. Jalen Naylor, week 3, week 4, done. Ty Felton, they drafted him in round 3. They didn't draft him in round 3 to sit, just dick around. Like that was a big pick the Vikings made there. Like they had some needs. There were some very good players on the board, and they took Ty Felton. So Jalen Naylor is going to be gone after next year. And Ty Felton is the future at wide receiver 2 or 3 because Jordan Addison only got a couple years left as well. So they're gonna like push Ty Felton out there.
I think it's gonna be Jalen Naylor. I think the Vikings love him. I think KLC loves him. I think
they don't love him enough to re-sign his ass after this year.
I think it's gonna be Jalen Naylor. I'm kind of going vanilla on it, but that's just what I think it's gonna be. Dusty Ray says, "What jersey should I buy? Felton, Jerome Felton, throwback."
He's talking about Ty Felton.
Oh, he's talking about Ty Felton.
Jesus, what the hell?
Kidding, I know he was.
Yeah, no, I really think they're gonna push Ty Felton and get out there.
Yeah, hopefully he's up to the task. We got one more. This is from T-Bass. You know this is a head scratcher and a deep thinker. You guys probably are like me, a Vikings fan, but also a football fan in general.
Love football.
I don't know if it's good if T-Bass says we're like him. Is that good or bad?
Consider that a compliment.
I do too. With that said, give me your favorite all-time player on the division rivals, Bears, Lions, Packers. I'm not saying the best. I'm saying your favorite. Then maybe your favorite all-time NFL non-Viking player.
Well, let's start off with the Lions. I'm curious about in the comments, like, who's your favorite Lion?
Favorite Lion of all time.
It doesn't have to be
best,
good.
Just favorite.
It could be Corey Schlesinger. It could be
Miles Killebrew.
No, I ain't gonna be anybody's, but he's a horrible football player. But who's your favorite Lion of all time?
Favorite
None.
Lion?
None.
Hates them all.
Barry Sanders funeral. Great answer.
That was really gross, Wimber. Another Barry Sanders.
Nobody could hear it. I put it over there.
No, we all heard it. Go Pack, go all day. We got a Packers fan watching the show. We appreciate that.
Don't say that.
Why? They're watching. Why was a Packers fan watching this?
Uninterested.
Sanders, Megatron, Harms was going to go with Dante Culpepper.
Good answer. Anthony Carter was a Lion as well for a year.
There's a lot of those you can do.
Anthony Carter was a Lion. Fine. Monominus is fine. Former player T.J. Hawkinson. Well, because who's your favorite Lion of all time?
Mine's Barry Sanders. Like, he's so good. Like, you can't get upset because you're like, holy shit, I can't believe what he just did. How do you make all those guys miss? It's Barry Sanders.
Vikings were actually very good against Barry Sanders. He had some games because we did play him twice a year, but they shut his ass down quite a bit. I like Scott Mitchell because he was an absolute boozer, loved beer, was probably shit-faced in half the games.
He was on The Biggest Loser.
Well, that's great. But I'm gonna go Herman Moore. Herman Moore was my favorite because he was damn good. Again, like Chris Carter, just a big possession receiver, would get a ton of receptions every year. Herman Moore is definitely my favorite.
Yeah. All right. Let's go to the Bears next. And I know yours. It's pretty obvious.
Do you? I don't think you do.
I think I do. Let's drop in the comments first. Your favorite Bear of all time. Your favorite Bear.
I want you to guess it first.
I know it.
Who?
Neil Anderson. Everybody knows that. You love him more than anything in the world.
Number 35, Neil Anderson. He's a great Bear. He was fantastic. He had a couple great years, 89, like 90, over 1,000 yards. Neil Anderson. How many times do you get a running back that dominates and his name is Neil? His name was Neil, and he was a damn good running back. He's right. It is Neil Anderson. Walter Payton. Yep. That ain't wrong. Cutler because he sucked. I actually like Jay Cutler because just like Scott Mitchell, he's probably hungover and just thinking about cigarettes the whole
And he
game.
says, like, he speaks his mind.
Yeah, the Bears, there's some good. Neil Anderson is definitely my guy, but I like Butler, Kevin Butler, the one-bar kicker.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not a lot of Bears. And mine's been mentioned. I'm going Brian Urlacher. Like, he was just so good. Like, you don't hate him. He's not like a dick. He's not like being overly cocky. He's not saying shit. He's just a damn good football player that you respect. And he never like rubbed me the wrong way. Just a good damn player.
Jim McMahon would be a good second.
Yeah.
I mean, I in the mid '80s. I can't relate, and I didn't watch a ton of his games, but when you watch all the stuff about him back in the day, man, he was funny as shit. Like, I would have loved that guy if I was that young.
Yep, got Hester in there too. Does your age rub you the right way? Yeah, he did. He kind of did. Let's go to the Packers, a team that I just hate more than anything in the world, but I'm sure a lot of you guys do as well. Favorite Packer of all time? This one I was really struggling with.
Yeah, I'm bowing out on this one. I'm out. I don't like any of them. They can all kiss my ass. It's lame to say that I don't like him, but I don't have a favorite Packer.
Viking funeral went Reggie White.
Nope.
He didn't hesitate.
Don't care.
Swede says Favre.
Jeff Query. Jeff Query was a wide receiver in like 1991. He had a blonde mullet that stuck out his helmet. He was probably like 91, 92. He was like their wide receiver 4. So I'm giving it to him because he had a very bright blonde mullet. And his name is Jeff Query.
It's a great name. It's like a question. Again, we have a couple guys whipped out their memberships, but any super chat will get you on the wheel for one bar when he does his trivia. We'll spin that thing for some one bar and Lupagus merch. Any super chat will get you on there. No, not John. I hate John Kuhn more than anything in the world. I went with Mason Crosby just because of how bad we wanted him coming out of Colorado. We had the Crowsometer.
Hey, it had a tough start.
In the draftseasons.com years. That's our roots. That is our root. That is our root mass. So, yeah, I was going to go Mason Crosby. And he was good for a long time. And I love when he sucked because it usually helped us out, too.
Yeah, I mean, they were like at the point where they were going to release his ass early in his career. He had a tough start.
He got better, though. He did get better. I think that's Dexter. New season comes out tomorrow. Very excited. All right, then maybe your favorite all-time NFL non-Viking player. I got mine.
That's so tough.
I know, it's super.
I got like 10 of them.
Boswell's on the board.
Boss Daddy. Hey, you might be the winner. You're the only one on the board.
Only one who's interested. Favorite Viking. We got a new member.
Gamer, new member. Look at that. Let's go, baby.
Get his ass on the wheel, too.
August 1st is the official new season of the One Bar and Lupagus show. We got some new things shaking. It's going to be a wonderful year ahead. So be sure to hit that sub. Become a member. We got a lot of stuff going on.
Matamidai is on the wheel as well. I'm going Derek Thomas. I mean, I wasn't a huge football fan back when he was still playing, but like he was so good, so dominant. I'm like, he just jumped off the screen every time he played. I'm like, holy shit, this guy's amazing. And then he, passed away tragically, but Derek Thomas was so fucking good.
He was 58, baby. That 89 scorecard, rookie card is just beautiful. I look at it all the time. Makes me happy. Yeah, shit. So hard. I mean, I love the Niners in the early 90s. So I loved Montana, the late 80s, the Jerry Rices, the Roger Craigs, Bo Jackson.
Yep.
Randall Cunningham really sticks out to me. Like, I know he was a Viking, non-Viking, but before that with the Eagles when he's chucking that thing, the Fred Barnett. But man, Derek Thomas was on the list. Lawrence Taylor.
Oh, you did good. You answered it. You answered the question.
I didn't want to.
In the meantime, Dusty Ray says, are you guys going to training camp? Yes, one more will be there Monday, July 28th, correct?
Warren Moon. Ronnie Lott's a good one.
And
Jim
I will be
Kelly,
there
Thurman
Thursday,
Thomas.
August 7th. So we're going to be split up this year. So August 7th or July 28th, I believe, are the dates we'll be there at camp.
Really liked Emmitt Smith and Jay Novacek a lot.
You liked Emmitt Smith?
Yeah, no, I love him. How can you not? Well, 22. I mean, just a little bruiser running back that just absolutely ate it up. I would say I'll give a final answer of Randall Cunningham. And I know he's a Viking, but don't matter.
All right. So the wheel.
He only had a year and a half.
Wheel's getting thick all of a sudden.
Thicket.
Real thicket. Great word. I love the word thicket. So that is our mailbag. It is emptied. It is on the floor. Let's jump into Vikings fan page, VIKINGZ. If you guys aren't following them, definitely hit them up. Great source of Vikings news on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. They did a couple.
It's called X.
Not to me. It never will be. I still call Tom Mart.
It's not there. It's not there.
Like three. They ranked positions in the NFC North based on the teams. So we're going to show you guys those.
Hey, let me do you. This will make more sense when I just put it up here.
Just show it.
Vikings fan page put this out there. Like Lupagus said, give them a follow for sure. But they said true or false. This is the proper ranking of the safety room in the NFC North. So they ranked them. Do we agree with these rankings? Vikings coming in absolutely dead last. You got the Hitman. We got Metellus. We got Theo Jackson. Is this accurate? Do we agree with this?
Yeah, put in the comments
got
first.
Kirby Joseph. They got Brian Branch. I mean, they got a very good safety room. Who the hell are the Packers safeties?
Evan Williams and Xavier McKinney.
Evan Williams. Oh, Jesus. McKinney, good.
Yep. Good evening, Davey. How are you, buddy?
Detroit. I already said Detroit, but the Bears are
Kawan Brisker and Kevin Byard.
Kevin Byard.
Great. He had a great season last year. A lot of tackles.
I don't trust anybody named Kevin.
That's true. My dad's got a really good friend named Kevin. He's a good dude.
I mean, Kevin O'Connell's our head coach.
He's a dentist.
So Lupicus, do you agree with this ranking?
Mostly I did mix it up a little bit. I had Lions 1. I put the Bears at 2. I put the Packers at 3, and I put the Vikings at 4, just because of the question marks between what's Metellus going to be, what's Theo Jackson going to be if he does get thrust in that starting role. So that's what I did.
No, this is fair. I agree. When I say fair, I say the Vikings should be 4. So
I like Brisker and Byer better than Evan Williams and McKinney.
All right, they only did 3 random positions, so let's go to O-line. They got the Vikings second. I gotta go cut a whiz.
Omar's gonna cut a whiz. Some people say take a piss. I hope he shakes enough so he's gonna get piss dribbles in his pants. They got the Lions 1, Vikings 2, Bears 3, Packers 4. Answer in the comments if you think this is right, or how do you guys have this one going in the old line? Yeah, maybe we just talked about that a little bit ago. JDT93 agrees with that. Big Mo and AZ is gifting out memberships to the Wilmar and Lupicus show. Thank you, Big Mo and AZ. Hope it's not too hot there this July evening. What do you guys think? True or false? This is the proper ranking of offensive lines in the NFC North. I mean, it's close. I have it a little bit different. Look at Bossman says, thanks, big mofo. Boss man, you always crushing beer cans against his head right now. Julian Marker says, hell yeah. I don't know if he says this is right or if he's just talking about something else. You never know with Julian Marker. It's a mystery wrapped in a conundrum. Nisberg says, hell fucking no. Jesus, Nisberg, you been drinking Coke tonight? He has been. Marker, he must have got a gift. He must have got a gift tonight. All right, Wilmar's taking the longest piss in the world. I went a little bit different on this one. I went Vikings 1. It's because I think the potential is there to be the best line in the North. I know there's question marks with Donovan Jackson and the health of Darrisaw and Will Fries, but you look at the Lions, they got a rookie. Tate Ratledge right now is scheduled to be their center. He's a rookie. You got Graham Glasgow, who is complete ass. So there's 2 question marks on the Lions line. That's why I put the Vikings ahead of them. I got the Bears at 3 with their free agent additions, and the Packers at 4.
Who'd you? I just got back. So Lions and Vikings must be 1 and 2. Who'd you have at 1?
I had Vikings at 1.
Oh wow!
I think there's less. I mean, I know there's some health issues. Other than that, like Packers
those
right now, Tate
issues.
Ratledge is their starting center, and you got Graham Glasgow as your left guard, who was ass last year.
But we wanted Tate Ratledge more than anything.
We did, but
we wanted Christian Mahogany more than anything.
He's really good. Well, I think they have more question marks than we do as far as, I mean, that's why I have the Vikings 1. I think the potential is there for us to be the best line in the North next year.
Well, if you're going off potential, I'd take the Vikings. If you're going off what they have and what they have proven, I'm going Lions all day. I mean, Penei Sewell is one of the best in the league. Taylor Decker is one of the best. So, like, I got to give the Lions on this one. As far as if I knew we're going to stay healthy and Donovan Jackson was going to play good, we just don't know yet. So it's the Lions 100%.
All right, the Vikings squeaking that one out, but I think the rest is pretty obvious. I mean, the Bears with what they brought in, potential's there to be very good. The Packers O-line is ass.
Yeah, Packers are just ass.
And the more I dug into these, I really do think the Packers will be in the NFC North cellar this year.
I think the Packers are going to suck. I don't think they're going to be good at all.
Last group was the tight end position by Vikings fan page. Again, give them a follow. They're fantastic. Tons of Vikings news. Proper ranking tight end rooms in NFC North. They got the Lions 1, Vikings 2, Bears 3, Packers 4.
Yeah, this one was kind of a little bit jacked up for me. I mean, Sam Laporta is fantastic. There's no doubt about that. But Brock Wright, Shane Zylstra, friend of the show, dog shit. I would honestly switch the Lions and Bears around with Colson Loveland, Cole Kmet. It's more to me like if the Vikings are 1, I'd put the Lions at 3. To me, it's down to the Bears or Vikings.
Well, I think there's no question the Lions have the best tight end in the North in Sam Laporta. But yeah, Brock Wright as the 2, that to me was a big negatives. So I put the Vikings at 1 with TJ Hockenson and Josh Oliver. To me, that's the best proven 1-2 punch at tight end in the North. I did keep the Lions at 2 because Sam Laporta is that good. And we don't know what Colston Loveland's going to be. We don't know what he is. Yeah, he was a 10th pick.
Hold on. You can't say we don't know what they're going to be after you just talked about how the Vikings offensive line should be 1. We don't know what they're going to be.
You got a rookie. I mean, like, I love Cole Kmet. Like, I really think he's underrated.
What about Donovan Jackson?
I'm a big Cole Kmet fan. Colston Loveland needs to prove it. So Sam Laporta is that good. Like, he's so good where I'm confident to put him at 2. And the Packers, I don't even remember who their tight ends are.
Nobody cares. But to me, I think if you put Sam Laporta and TJ Hockenson 100% healthy, I'm taking TJ Hockenson 10 times out of 10.
Laporta's really good, though.
I just think that the Lions' depth is ass. But Colston Loveland, we know is going to be he is going to be good. There's zero question there.
Yeah, but you're just ripping on his quarterback earlier. Caleb Williams sucks. I mean, was he going to be able to
I
know,
the ball? And he's going to be throwing to his tight end a shit ton.
We'll see. I think that if you're going to go potential, I mean, the Bears had the potential to be the best. I mean, they could finish number 1 if Loveland is what they think he's going to be and worth that high pick.
He will be. He's going to be good. He's going to be good.
All right. Let's go to a new segment. This is called What Would Suck More? What would suck more if these situations actually occurred during the Vikings 2025 season?
Yeah.
What would be worse? Not what's better. What is worse?
Oh.
What are you scratching back there?
My back. I think I pulled something.
Don't smell the fingers when you're done.
It's my back. It's not my ass back.
I couldn't tell from the angle. It's confusing.
Oh, no. I have a big smile on my face. Let's see. Williams sucks. Love is the most overrated in the league. I agree with that second part. We'll see. Mm-hmm. Williams is still. We'll see. We'll see about Williams. But what would suck more? What do you got? I don't know if I did this right, but what do you got?
All right. Before we get into that, remember new season of One More Love Pick Show starts August 1st. The new season. Season what? 6, 7? Where are we in now?
Season 5, and we got some things shaking. There's some new features. We're gonna have Rise and Skull every damn Friday. We got some new shows along the way. We've got some new features, so new sponsors as well. So be sure to tune in.
Very excited about that. What would suck more? One bar. Donovan Jackson struggles as a rookie, or Mekhi Blackmon sucks in year 3.
Yeah, it's easy.
Play along in the comments.
Yeah, I'm going to let the comments go first.
What would suck more?
What would suck more? What would suck more?
That's the audio we're going to have with us if we do it again. Oh, my God.
I wasn't scratching my ass. If I was scratching my ass, I'd be down here.
It actually thinks you have an ass front. What's an ass front?
Front butt.
Oh. We got a Jackson struggling. We got a Blackmon sucks. Blackmon blows. The question from Average Gamer was, what would suck more, Mekhi Blackmon sucking in year 3 or Donovan Jackson struggling as a rookie?
This is easy. It's Donovan Jackson.
Really?
It's you know what, Mekhi Blackmon to me at this point, if he is good, it's just kind of a sugar on top. Like coming off a bad injury, very limited as a rookie. I'm not really banking on the Vikings' success if he is good because our secondary is a question mark anyways. What I am banking on our success is if our offensive line is good, and Donovan Jackson's a big part of that, and they took a big risk on taking him because a lot of people, like the biggest knock on the Vikings when we drafted him is like, maybe a little bit early, makes sense. It was a need. He needs to come out and be good as a rookie. There's no struggling there. Zero. If Mekhi Blackmon came out and struggled, everybody like, all right, coming off an injury, still basically a rookie. We'll give him a little bit of leeway. Donovan Jackson, no.
I see it completely opposite. Like I think Donovan Jackson has leeway if he's struggling as a rookie. Like, okay, he's a rookie, like whatever. He was supposed to be a safe pick. Agree with you that. Like it was not sexy. Mekhi Blackmon, like we need him to be good. Our secondary's ass. We have nobody else who can come up and step in and fill that void. He needs to be good. If he sucks this year, that will be the biggest kick to the nuts the Vikings could face. We have to have him step up. Our cornerback room is a question mark, and his health is a huge reason for that. To me, it's Mekhi Blackmon, 100%. Donovan Jackson is a rookie. Everybody said, give him a couple years.
Mekhi Blackmon was a third-round pick.
A guy who were also, like, depending on this year, like we need him to play well.
I'm not.
Who else is going to do it?
As far as the Vikings' success, if you're banking on Mekhi Blackman,
Of course we are. We have no one else to bank on.
I'm not really banking on him. As far as how far the we're banking on JJ McCarthy, and that means Donovan Jackson needs to play his ass off. Mekhi Blackman, to me, like I'm thinking more next year. Like what's he going to bring to the table next? I don't. I'm
no,
completely opposite.
He has to. Like that is the position that we're weakest at. A guy coming back from an injury, he has to step up. To me, it's Blackman, hands down. What do you got next?
I'm shocked right now. All right, injury issues. Are we? Who would be? It's actually kind of on the same page. Will Fries or Ryan Kelly? It comes down to these two guys that have played together. Will Fries coming off an injury. Ryan Kelly, a guy who plays like half the games every single season. Which guy needs to stay healthy?
Which guy needs to stay healthy? Out of Ryan Kelly and Will fucking Fries. You got a couple of both. That seems like
basically worst case scenario is who gets injured.
Yeah. Got a couple Kellys. To me, it's Ryan Kelly. Like I want JJ McCarthy to have the same center every single game this year. I want that to be just smooth, automatic. I don't want him taking snaps from somebody else. I'm feeling the ball differently from any other center. So to me, Ryan Kelly, just for the fact I want JJ McCarthy to be in a rhythm, to know how the ball is going to feel, how it's going to be snapped. I don't want that getting mixed up and messed up.
Yeah.
100%.
I'm going to say Fries because to be fair, they probably overpaid a little bit for him. So like if he's injured still, if there's any issues there, that's going to come back to the GM. It's coming back to bad signing, whatever. Ryan Kelly, I want him to be out there, but like I'm actually going to put it on Fries. Like he needs to be out there every fucking game.
Mine was very similar. And my next one, what would suck more? Will Fries misses the first few games of the season, or Christian Darrisaw does?
Oh, Darrisaw, 100%.
Yeah.
Will Fries can hang out for a while. We throw Brando's dumbass over there.
Why is he dumb? Left tackle's more important than right guard.
Yeah, that's
what it is. That's what it is. It's left tackle, so you got to have the blind side protected.
All right. Let's see. Worst case scenario: who struggles, Isaiah Rodgers or Byron Murphy?
Interesting. Who struggles? What would suck more? Who struggles the most?
There are 1 and 2. There are 1 and 2, and Byron Murphy's looked at as a 1. Like struggle, I mean like bad. Like what the hell happened to this guy? Has he been practicing?
We got one for Murphy, one for Rodgers. No, Rodgers is taking the lead.
Murphy, I think that was the guy's name in RoboCop. I think his last name was Murphy.
Before he became RoboCop?
Oh, he was always Murphy. RoboCop was just just his uniform. The hell was his name? It was something weird. RoboCop. I bet Matamina knows this immediately.
I was like,
maybe his first name was Murphy. Maybe it was Murphy.
Maybe it was Murphy.
Isn't that
Murphy
like
Johnson? I'm gonna go with Murphy on this one, just because I think he'll be the guy tasked to be assigned to the opposing team's number one wide receiver, and if he sucks, the number one receiver is going to tear us into an asshole. JDT 93 just said what I mean.
Alex Murphy.
It is Murphy. George Blunt.
Alex Murphy, commonly known as RoboCop.
Are you saying George Blunt's lying?
It was Alex Murphy.
Alex Murphy? I never would have guessed Alex in a million years.
Blood Eagle Schmiegel said James Murphy. Close. It was Alex. RoboCop, actually a very good movie. Probably, I can only imagine the Rotten Tomatoes score on that. It's probably like 8%.
So there's 3. Did they ever reboot that thing? Weren't they going to?
They shouldn't have.
Yeah. All right. What would suck more? The Vikings lose to the Lions twice again, or the Packers beat the Vikings once this year?
RoboCop, the actor these days, is very old. Holy shit! He needs a glass of water.
What's his name
I'm sorry,
again?
what?
What would suck more? The Vikings lose to the Lions twice again for the third season in a row, or the Packers beat the Vikings once this year? What would suck?
So
more?
we get to sweep the Packers, is what you're saying?
Or we get swept by the Lions again.
Fuck that. I'll sweep the Packers all day long. Lions can do whatever they want. They ain't going to win anything. They suck. They'll get in the playoffs and do stupid shit. So I will sweep the Packers all day long.
I think we have to end this Lions losing streak. It's embarrassing. It's stupid. Like, how are we?
Care.
Oh my God. Viking funeral.
Viking funeral. Let's go. I'd buy that for $1.50. I don't know what that means.
I have no idea. But
Viking funeral. Let's go.
I'm blown away right now.
Yeah.
I'm blown away. I just this Lions losing streak. It's been 2 years now. We haven't beat them. It has to end. And then if that sacrifices loss gets the Packers, I will be willing to give that up.
Nope. If this was like a playoff question, I would be different. But regular season, I'm sweeping the Packers. I'm sweeping the Packers 10 times out of 10. Don't give a shit. The Lions are going nowhere. They can have their little regular season win. Packers, never. Nothing worse than losing to the Packers. Nothing.
Dave OG says Vikings sweep the Lions for 800. All right, you got one for me? I got 3 more for you. No, 2 more.
RoboCop line buy that for $1. One of the things when I was younger that haunted me is in the RoboCop 1 is I can't remember that the bad guy shows up at some dude who's just snorting lines, whatever, with a couple of hookers, and he throws that grenade to him. Oh God, that haunted me forever. He dies.
I just hate it when doesn't he get shot a bunch of times? That's what messed me up.
RoboCop?
Before he becomes RoboCop, is he like?
Well, yeah, that's why he becomes RoboCop.
Yeah, what really messed me up was the scene where in Game of Thrones when.
Okay, hold on. Nobody's talking about Game of Thrones.
I know, but like you're talking about scenes that messed you up. That one really hit me.
I know you're going. Sleep. I don't want to talk about it too soon.
I couldn't sleep.
Too soon.
All right, I got 2 more for you. How many you got for me?
I got 1. I got what's worst case, or what's this called again?
What would suck more?
You have 20 seconds to comply. Yeah, that's horrible too. That freaking machine just starts blowing everybody away. What would suck more? We went balls to the wall. We, meaning the Vikings front office and myself, went balls to the wall on offensive line and defensive line. What would be worse for one of those two to bust?
Yeah, shit. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but that's what I'm going to base my answer on.
I do.
Let's see what you guys say in the comments. What would be worse, if the O-line was ass or if the D-line was ass?
A lot of cashish. Into those.
Suck more.
You have 20 seconds to comply. 15 seconds.
Purple Pumpkin Face says O-line. J1893 O-line because of all the money. McCarthy O-line is running away with this one.
So the question is, which one would be worse if they sucked? So offensive line,
yeah, I agree. It's O-line. You gave all the money, Will Fries, Ryan Kelly, and then and a great point.
It's the guy behind him.
Yeah, and JJ McCarthy. Like, you have to protect him, especially his first year as a starter. It's definitely O-line.
X nailed it. Yeah, that's all. I don't care what the money comes down to. It's all about keeping JJ on his feet, throwing dimes.
Oh, you mean that fucking fat ass?
RoboCop looks like.
What's his name? Is it Robert or Peter? Peter Weller, right?
Peter Weller. Francis Weller, and he looks like Petus.
Petus. He's 78. He looks like
He looks like the nursing home, man.
No, he looks like Billy Mack from Love Actually.
I don't think so, man. This guy, the picture I see up right now is horrifying. But he kept that city safe. That's all that matters.
He did. Peter. 3 times. All right. What would suck more? Noonie McLaughlin is cut or Zemiah Vaughn is cut?
Oh.
Couple of fan favorites.
Zemiah Vaughn has got the beautiful height, beautiful guy.
Average Gamer says if Jaden McCarthy was an 80s movie icon, he'd be Teen Wolf. You ever seen the scene in Teen Wolf when the crowd stands up and there's a guy with his pants at his ankles in the background? It's hilarious.
Yeah, he's just tucking in his whitey tighties.
Why'd you do that?
Nah, Zemaia Vaughn, let's go. Get some fresh blood in here.
Yeah, they would both hurt, but I'm gonna go with Zemaia Vaughn, friend of the show. I don't think Nudi's been on the show, so that's what did it for me. I got one more, last one. What would suck more? Ty Chandler is forced to start a couple of games, or Jalen Naylor is forced to start a couple.
Jesus, horrible
What would
situation.
be worse? Big Bo is not being nice to Peter Weller.
He's got mange. What's that? Is that like a? I don't know what mange is.
Oh my god!
And Lupkus just fell up. Jesus, this is not very professional. Are you okay? You just fall over?
I just knocked over some beers. That's fine.
No. The thought of Ty Chandler starting makes me want to just grab my wiener and put it in the toaster. I would take any undrafted free agent that we have, whoever the sixth person is on the depth chart running back over Ty Chandler, every day of the week.
I agree. Ty Chandler starting would be worse.
He's bad.
Way worse.
He needs. You love that guy. You loved him so much.
I had hope for him. That's all I had. Like he showed.
No, you were like, I could bring up videos of you just
2 years ago he showed hope. Like
no, he didn't.
Like,
no,
yes,
he didn't.
He did. He had a good game against the Bengals.
Everybody does. They suck.
No, very good team. All right, who is one underdog we're all pulling for in training camp this year? And like this happens every year. There's a guy maybe we hear rumblings about in minicamp OTAs. Drew Samia a couple years ago was a hot talker. Didn't pan out. But who is an underdog you're pulling for?
Drew Samia wasn't really an underdog though.
Yeah, they're like he's ginormous. He's so good, and then he's
but he was a third round pick, right? Like
fourth.
I don't really consider fourth round picks underdogs. Those
Sean
are guys
Worthington back in the day got an
you
article
should
in
make
News
the
Tribune.
team. You should make the team if you're a fourth round pick. Underdog, I'm thinking really underdog.
Something's burning.
You probably just fell over on your stove. We all heard what happened.
I'm in the basement. There's no
Max
stove
Brosmer, Nudie. There we go.
Mm-hmm. I have one. Then I have a 1A.
Who doesn't love underdogs?
Great sponsor of the show, by the way.
Hell yeah. Hell yes.
Mm.
Logan Brown, it's a good one. Kobe King, 6th round pick. It's funny, Kobe King, everybody is just kind of anointing him on the 53 roster, but he was a 6th round pick. I mean, if you do the percentages as far as how many 6th round picks make the team, it's not high, but luckily he's coming in a situation where LDR, burning. I don't know what that means.
See, that's me, Lupicus burning. FW under is burning his loins. Harms has breaking news.
Oh my God.
What is it, Harms?
Oh my God. I'm so nervous right now.
I have no idea where this is going to go.
I do. It's going to be bad.
Yeah, that's my thought too.
It's going to be very bad. He's not going to tell us. All right, who's your underdog?
Zemaia Vaughn. Friend of the show, a guy who had a great OTA minicamp session there, got his name out there. So I'm rooting for him so damn hard all through training camp and the preseason.
That is one of their best. That is absolutely one of their best.
Good. It's seriously, I mean, Brewpub is so good. I mean, it's
weird. Their bacon cheeseburger pizza tastes kind of like breakfast pizza. It's just absolutely delicious. They all are. I'm gonna say. I mean, Zemaia Vaughn. We definitely want Zemaia Vaughn to make the squad. Friend of the show, Vocal Vike. What is shaking, buddy? I got Silas Bolden on there. I know it. Everybody kind of thinks it comes down to him or Rondale Moore if he's not healthy because they're kind of the same dude. But like, I think they both can make the team. And Silas Bolden, I think he could be damn fun. Maybe not this year. Yeah, sure, he might be inactive every damn week, but Silas Bolden's the dude to watch.
What about Silas Walker?
No.
He stole my fireworks one year.
Reddy Stewart's another one, too.
Yeah, my second one was actually, I like Brokeback Mountain. I just can't quit Thayer Thomas. I really want him to.
We love Thayer Thomas. We want him to be on the team every year and be on the practice squad until he's about 37 years old.
Yes.
And, maybe this is the year. I mean, after you get wide receiver 4, actually 4.
How'd that go, Faye?
Me, I was looking at the depth chart. After wide receiver 4, it's fair game. Fair.
It is fair game.
This might be his year. But Reddy Stewart, dude, was just an absolute baller for the Bears in preseason.
It'll be exciting. All right, so that wrapped up the trivia. So now that wrapped up everything before the trivia.
God, oh Jesus!
Now it's just trivia is what I meant to say. Mark Johnson's here. He hopes you had a great 4th of July. When are you guys going to have your pickleball match?
Whenever he's willing to come.
One bar hasn't played in months, years even.
Doesn't matter. I got my weighted paddle that I swing every night, both hands. 20 minutes a hand.
Why do you do both hands?
Why do you do both hands? You even like pickleball? I'm ready.
Wow, Mark's probably pissing his pants right now after that demonstration you just did.
Should be.
One bar's going to put the wheel together. There's still time to get on it for the final spin. Looks like we got a few. Well, let's see.
Yeah, let's see.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, I don't know, 8 or 9 or so. I think I maybe counted some that didn't count. So yeah, if you still chance get on the wheel, if you want to do get on the wheel for some spin for Swim Bar and Lupagus merch or maybe something from Mini Grown, let us know. Okay, so it says Najee Harris of the Chargers suffered a high firework injury over the 4th of July. I hope it's not Jason Pierre-Paul level because that would be horrible. Harms is on the board.
Really?
So don't forget me. Oh, okay. One bar. Mark Johnson has a retort. He just won another gold in a tournament. He'd be glad to give you some lessons for some beer.
If I had to guess, what Mark does is he goes to all the local nursing homes, all these old people out there like, that was a peach, hon. And he goes out there and just kicks their ass. Mark, come on, man.
Wait. That was a peach, hun? What is that?
Have you ever seen Caddyshack? That was a peach, hun.
Sorry, okay.
Yeah, no. He's going to the nursing homes and he's cleaning up. And you know what? Hey, more power to him. This ain't the nursing home. This is a freaking athlete that you're playing.
Wow. He had 7 career hits for the 2 hours agates.
More than
you. A lot of walks though.
More than you.
No,
Lupagus quit. He quit. So lame.
I lost my love for the sport.
No, you just weren't. You just got benched. Nobody. You got sad.
I started as like an 8th grader.
Sounds like it. All right, so we got Harm's Funeral, Big Mo, Deplorable Gaming, Dusty Ray, FW Monterey Average Gamer, and Boswell.
Sounds correct. Are you ready for
and just another Viking Funeral? Yes, I am ready. What is the
It's called The Longest. That's the category. The longest.
I feel like I'm gonna do very bad on this.
Are you ready?
Oh, Mark, I don't know what Dupree is. I'm not a nerd.
All right. The longest. Question 1. I'm gonna give this win or lose at 5. I think this might be kind of easy.
I don't know. It sounds horrible.
The current longest tenured Minnesota Viking is Harrison the Hitman Smith. Who is second?
Wow. I got one in mind here.
Again, multiple choice is 1 point. If he gets it with no multiple choice, it's 2 points. That is his duper score.
I think
Really? You think you know this one?
Seems easy.
A couple guesses here. I see
my
one. I see a 1 right answer so far.
I
hope your comments are off.
I'm going through the depth chart and like secondary, no. Nothing in secondary. Linebackers, nothing. Defensive line, nothing. Harrison Phillips is probably the oldest man on the defensive line. Offensive line, Brian O'Neill. Running backs, no. Quarterbacks, no. So it's like Brian O'Neill, and you look at C.J. Ham. So I don't know who's longer, O'Neill or Ham. Dick. And they're both going to be on your. I guarantee.
You think they are?
No, I do. Punter, kicker. No. It's Ham or O'Neal. God, Ham's been around forever. O'Neal was what, 20? This is a complete toss-up. I want to say, what was it, O'Neal like 2017? Ham's been around forever. I'm going to go CJ Ham final. Maybe he was on the practice squad too. Does that count?
John Carolina's late. You're never late, John. You show up exactly when you mean to. Exactly when you mean to.
I'm going CJ Ham final answer.
It is CJ Ham, correct.
Wow, that had to have been close. That had to have been close.
You got the two right. You were down there to the right too. All right, you got 2 points. You're sitting pretty after one question. Question 2, who holds the longest punt in Minnesota Vikings history? A boomer that went 84 yards.
Randall Cunningham, final answer.
Randall Cunningham?
Yep.
No, it was Harry Newsome.
Oh, stupid.
It was Harry Newsome.
Cunningham had a boot. He had a boot for the Vikings.
It was Harry Newsome. This next question's pretty much a given.
Hold on. I got to look this up. Randall Cunningham. Did I make that up?
I don't know. Harry Newsome had an 84-yarder. 84-yarder. I went to Vikings punting records.
I could have sworn Randall Cunningham punted one. Oh, he had a 91-yarder for the Eagles. Maybe that was hold on. He had one he punted for the Vikings once. God damn it. I messed up.
Are you fine? You still got 2 points after 2 questions. Question 3. What 2 players combined for the longest offensive play in Minnesota Vikings history?
Hold on. What?
What 2 players combined for the longest offensive play in Minnesota Vikings history?
I think I got this. I think it's Gus Frerotte and Bernard Berrien. 99-yarder. Final answer.
You're correct. It's Gus Frerotte and Bernard Berrien.
Let's go!
You got 4 points after 3 questions. You got 3 left. You're sitting very well. Everybody in the wheel should be feeling very good about the chances. This next one, you know what you're going to get.
Okay.
During the 1974-1975 season, the Minnesota Vikings had their longest consecutive win streak in the history of the team. How many games was it?
Longest what?
Consecutive winning streak.
In 1974?
Consecutive, yeah. It means in a row.
No, I know, but like just in that season.
No, so of all the seasons they played, the longest consecutive winning streak happened in 1974 and 1975.
Oh, all right. So between 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
no, it's a 1-year season.
So 98, the Vikings lost to the Bucks in like week 9 or 10 or something like that. They were real. This is going to be a complete guess. Even if you gave me the multiple choice, it'd be a guess. So I'm going to. Give me a multiple choice. Who cares? I'm one away.
Is it A11, B12, C7, D13?
B12, a very good vitamin. Give me those one more time.
A11, B12, C7, D13.
7? The fuck? That ain't right.
I gave you a gimme.
I'm gonna go with 12. It's one of my favorite vitamins.
It was 13. 13 in a row.
Damn it.
They went 13 in a row in 74 or 75. I'm sure Davey remembers that. All right, you got 2 left. You just need 1 point. Question 5. The longest interception return in Vikings history is 100 yards. What defender was responsible for that record?
You know what's weird? I think it's Denard Walker. 100 yards. Actually, give me multiple choice. I'll get it. I'll get this one.
Is it A, Xavier Rhodes, B, Joey Browner, C, Harrison Smith, D, Paul Krause?
All right, not Denard Walker. It is Xavier Rhodes. Final answer.
It is Xavier Rhodes. You're a winner tonight, Wimar.
Let's go. Why? Denard Walker had a long one. He had a long one.
You do have look at everybody. A lot of in the comments got that one right. Last question. Question 6. Though unconfirmed, many assume this player had the longest male organ on the 2009 Vikings.
Vasante Shenko. Final answer. Vasante Shenko. And that is not unconfirmed. That is very confirmed. That thing was sniffing the carpet.
I think it was cleaning the carpet. It was cleaning the carpet.
No,
you got 7 points
lazy.
tonight. Wow.
Lazy.
7 points.
Yes. Thank God. Oh, man, that
Look at Dusty Ray says he saw it.
yeah. Damn it. That Randall Cunningham one, he had a long punt for the Vikings. Oh,
Davy's
yeah.
leaving.
That thing was.
You made Davey leave.
Well, whatever.
Oh, that saving the carpet comment really got a lot of people going.
Well, it was. Having a real nice. Yeah, it was a beautiful hog. All right, let's go. Winner, email us lomarlupagus@gmail.com. Appreciate all the love tonight. Remember, August 1st, new season. After
Dusty Ray, our pal.
Mini groan or some swag. Let us know, Dusty Ray. We'll be live again in 2 weeks, but it's shit's about to get real very, very soon.
Very soon. Very soon. You guys enjoy the next couple of weeks. I mean, it's going to be 2 weeks with no Vikings football, and then we get fucking serious. Cannot wait for that. And remember this, male cheetahs have a special bark that triggers female cheetahs to ovulate on demand. Did you do it?